Tough Conversations podcast where I had the toughest conversations and necessary critique on the culture. My name's Fame, and I think I'm back officially, like fully. What that means is y'all be getting y'all episode every week. I think. I know I missed the last week and maybe the week before the last pod. I know I'll be missing episodes, but I have to get back to consistency. I had a conversation with my boy Snow, man. He was like, "Yo, I love your podcast, man, but you ain't consistent, and you never gonna take off when you're not consistent, man." And ever since I moved up here, I've been inconsistent with this podcast. I remember when Chris left the pod, and I put out an episode. I think it was episode 18. I think episode 18. It was named Consistency, and that was the first part. Without Chris, when Chris was departed from the show, it was a consistency, and I made a big spiel about how I'm going to be super consistent with the pod and blah blah blah. And I know ever since I moved up here, I haven't been consistent with the pod, but I think I found the way to actually be consistent with the podcast on YouTube and all streaming services: Spotify, Apple, Deezer, Stitcher, I'm not on SoundCloud. I got my music on SoundCloud, but I'm not putting the pod on SoundCloud. Yeah, but like I said, consistency. I might have to start uploading on SoundCloud, man, because that's another avenue to use. So okay, yeah, but I think, like I said, I think I found the way to actually be consistent, actually be more consistent with the podcast, and the reason why I haven't been as consistent as I want to be is two things. It's time, and time, the baby, work, shit like that. But mainly it's because when I'm like, okay, I used to have two phones, right? I used to record on one phone and used to look up topics and like other shit with the other phone. Before I moved, my boy Mike broke his phone or something. Like something happened to his phone. His phone was fucking up. And I had two phones, and I was like, even though I used this phone for my podcast, I'm like, yo, I gave him the phone, like, yo, this for you. Like, yo, take care of that. I need that phone back when you get your phone fixed. But I gave him the phone. And ever since then, I haven't been able to like do it how he was doing it when I was back in Florida. When I was back in Florida in my studio apartment, it was easier that way because I had two phones. But now I only got one phone, my actual phone that I record on. So it makes getting the top. That's why the pods don't be as long, or they be stammering and points and shit like that, because I don't have because I didn't have a phone. I didn't have my other phone to look up shit. You feel me? But now I actually do have a tablet. I literally just left the store buying this tablet. This tablet is going to be exclusively used for pod shit. I'm not going to use this tablet for anything else. Nothing else. Nothing at all this tablet's going to be used for. Just pod shit. That's it. It's the only thing I'm using this tablet for. Pod shit. So with that being said, I can actually do my podcast and have my topics laid out. I can those long pauses while I'm looking up shit or trying to remember something or trying to flow a conversation and shit like that. I can kill those moments with this. Like bringing up my topics, my notes and shit like that. I don't have to use paper because I had this tablet. I brought this tablet. See, when I moved up here, I had this tablet. I used to have this Surface my brother gave me a long time ago, and it used to work fine, but it just stopped working out of nowhere, and I haven't used it in years. Maybe it's because I haven't used it in years. I don't know, but it doesn't work at all. Like, it doesn't come on. So I was going to use this to be looking up the pot shit when I moved here, but this never worked. so I would just dial bad with one phone. But now I don't. I have my new podcast tablet, and everyone in this house is going to know, don't touch this shit. This is for my podcast. This is not for the house. This is not for to watch TV and movies and shit on. No, this is exclusively for my podcast. That's it. Janelle already has a laptop. Sade has her phone. And I have a laptop here they can use, but I don't think they should use it because I use that for my podcast as well. And it's real slow. I need to get it updated or something. Whatever, something. I need, like, Geek Squad service on that shit because that shit slow as fuck. That's another thing. My fucking laptop be buzzing. Like, I need a new laptop. So, I don't want to ask the fans for a fucking laptop. That's absurd. But tablet. So this is fucking perfect. I have a tablet for the podcast now. Now that intro's out the way, and like I said, this is going to help me be consistent with the podcast. And it also has 2 cameras. So even if I can record on this, I can record the video on this. I still have my mic right here, which I'm recording. Oh, shit. I still have my mic right here that I'm recording off of, but the video I can either record on my phone, which I'm doing now, or I can use this and use my phone to look up shit. But either way it goes, I can still do it. So, like I said, with that intro out of the way, it's a lot of shit I didn't get to last week. A lot more mass shootings happened. The entire YSL conglomerate went to jail on a RICO case. A lot of shit. But yeah, let's address there was a mass shooting in Uvalde, Texas that claimed the lives of 19 victims, and 17 of them victims were children. This was at an elementary school, Robb Elementary in Uvalde, Texas. They killed the shooter, so it wasn't so, and we don't have there isn't no he didn't leave a manifesto, so we don't know motive or nothing like that. This isn't like the guy who ran up in that grocery store a few weeks prior and killed all those black people, and he was doing it for, to get rid of black people. This one's is unknown, and he didn't leave a manifesto, so we don't know why he did it. But like I said before in the last vid, I don't give a fuck why they doing this shit. And I don't give a fuck about their mental health. Some people don't have mental health problems. We can't attribute everything to fucking mental health. Oh, no, fuck that. Start putting these motherfuckers down like dogs. That's what we need to do. You motherfuckers is crazy, put them in a fucking ground. Euthanize these motherfuckers. When a dog, there's early signs of a dog, there's something wrong with a dog, you put that motherfucker down. You don't wait till that dog bites somebody. You keep that fucking dog under control. If he have a little outburst, you put his ass down. Start treating these motherfuckers the same exact way. Put these motherfuckers down, because I'm sick. I'm fucking sick, and I'm fucking tired of this bullshit. I got a 3-month-old upstairs. 3 months. She'll be in school in a few years. I ain't going for none of that bullshit. Everybody's familiar with the case by now because it happened maybe a week and a half, it's two weeks ago. The police wouldn't let these parents into the building because they wasn't going in because they were following whatever bullshit excuse they gave for not going in, they let this shit go on for a fucking hour. They let that kid stay in that school murdering kids and teachers and shit for a whole 50 minutes before they went in and did something about it. It's like, what the fuck? And they were arresting parents that are like, his parents outside like, yo, man, I'm going to get my child, yo. I'm going to get my child, yo. Fuck all that. I'll die. I'm going to get mine. And I'm the exact same. Hey, fuck all. Hey, look. Let's let something happen to that school fucking Caden's going to be at. Let something happen at Caden's school. Ain't nothing y'all can tell me. And if something happening, I want my lick back. Nah. Fuck all that. But there was this parent that that was threatened by the police with the mom that ran in and saved her kids from after being handcuffed, finally speaks out. Let's listen to the vid.
Y'all need to be in here. Give me your best. Somebody give me a best.
Whoa, lady.
Paying attention to how far the shots.
Whoa, lady.
Other child encountering more officers who tried to stop her.
So I start yelling and I'm being uncooperative and I'm like, well, y'all aren't doing it. You're being very uncooperative. I said, well, you're going to have to arrest me because I'm going in there and I'm telling you right now, I don't see none of y'all in there. Y'all are standing with snipers and y'all are far away. If y'all don't go in there, I'm going in there. He immediately put me in cuffs.
She says after Uvalde police officers told marshals to uncuff Gomez, she ran towards the school.
As soon as they uncuffed me, I jumped that first gate fence. And once I jumped it, I went to my son's class. And I knocked on the door, and I remember the teacher saying, I'm like, hey, they're already bulge cutting the fence to get me. She's like, you think we have time to get out? I said, y'all have time. I'm going to run for my other son.
Once she was assured her son was okay, Gomez ran to get her other child, encountering more officers who tried to stop her.
So I start yelling, and I'm being uncooperative, and I'm like, well, y'all aren't doing none of y'all in there. Y'all are standing with snipers, and y'all are far away. If y'all don't go in there...
That's the same energy I'm on. I'm going to get my baby. Fuck all that. 10 years ago, this year is the 10-year anniversary of that Sandy Hook shooting. There have been numerous shootings and more school shootings since Sandy Hook. I think Sandy Hook was the first one. That was like elementary, like really young kids. We're not counting Columbine because they was in college. Even though, when I'm not saying like Columbine shouldn't be counted because it was college. But I'm saying like Sandy Hook was the one, right? There's been shootings since then. A lot of shit has happened since then. Nothing has changed. It just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And the studies come, like people like, they say, this is the only country that this happens in. This doesn't happen nowhere else but America. America has a serious fucking problem. I don't have the answers. What I do know is you got me and my child all the way fucked up. All the way fucked up. You got me and my child all the way fucked up. If you think that I'm finna stand idly by while some fucking maniac is in a school gunning down kids and my kid's in there, and I don't know if my kid's fucking safe. You got me 3, 4, 5 ways fucked up. And what's make this more disheartening? The 11-year-old Maya Carrillo was a child that survived by covering herself in her friend's blood and laying on the floor still and quiet as the shooter walked by. Not only traumatizing like a motherfucker to this little girl. That little girl will never be the same. Ever. Ever. Her life is completely changed. But a child at 11 should not have the wherewithal to do some shit like that. It's supposed to be about having fun with her friends, fucking playing, dolls, schoolwork. She should not have she shouldn't even be thinking about shit like that. Like, I don't even want to commend this child for that super brave, super smart shit because it shouldn't be done. That's fucking crazy. And that shit's sad, man. That shit is fucking sad, dog. I don't want to speak on this sad ass shit no more, man. We got to do better, man. We have got to do better. This is crazy. One of the teacher, no, one of the kids that died. No, the one of the teachers who died. Her husband had a heart attack the next day. They got kids who's orphans now because of this bullshit. And you can't tell me that heart attack that happened the day after isn't due to stress and correlation of this shooting. You can't. Like I said, I don't know what the solution is. It's easy to say ban all guns. It's easy to say ban guns. It's easy to say a bunch of shit. But what I do know is, y'all know these people. Y'all know these crazy people. Y'all know these people with these mental issues. Y'all know these people that's getting bullied and picked on. Y'all know these people. You see them every fucking day. The people that interact with these people on a daily basis. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. It's a lot of covering the asses going on. They got the police line on teachers saying they prop doors, they left doors open and shit. Like it's a lot of shit going on. Like a lot of people trying to cover their ass and they want to make it about, like I said, there's a show on, I think ABC. I watch it on Hulu, but there's a show, right? It's called Abbott Elementary, and it's by this creator. Let me get the info. It shouldn't take long. I just sent it to myself. Quinta Brunson, right? She has this show on ABC called Abbott Elementary. It's about this elementary school in Philadelphia. Very fucking funny, very high rated. Like the first season blew whatever expectations they had out of the water, right? 96 Rotten Tomatoes rating, everything. Like the show is a fucking amazing. It's very fucking funny. Like it's very well written, great acting, everything, right? But it's elementary kids, right? And some teacher on Twitter, she had something to say to Quinta. And this is the last thing I'm going to talk about on this, and then I'm moving on. She said, the Quinta should make an episode about gun violence because her show's popular and her show has to do with kids and shit like that, right? I'm going to read the tweet. Maybe Abbott can have a hand in creating a conversation about keeping our kids safe when it comes to gun violence. PSA style. Please reach out if interested. I'll be happy to help. Quinta's response was, respectfully, Abbott Elementary is a TV show. It's not a politician. Politicians are. They need to do something about it. And the teacher said, the safety of our students falls on all our shoulders. Abbott has been the lighthouse for educators to highlight social injustices and inequalities at schools regarding funding and student needs. You have such a powerful, positive platform. Reconsider. And she didn't reply to her again, but she made another statement. Quinta Brunson said, wild how many people have asked for a school shooting episode of the show I write. People are deeply removed from demanding more from the politicians they've elected and are instead demanding entertainment. I can't ask y'all, are y'all okay anymore? Because the answer is no. Please use that energy to get your elected official on Beto time and nothing less. I'm begging you. Okay. Tough conversations. I'm going to say it. This is TCP. I have to say it. Listen, look at me. Take off my glasses so you can look at me in my eyes when I say this shit. This school shooting shit, it's not a black problem. It don't happen in black students. It don't happen in black schools. And it don't be black kids that do this shit. Say what you want. This problem is not a black problem. That's y'all kids. Harsh reality. But listen, let's be real. That's not a black problem, for one. And two, just like she said, why are y'all looking to a TV show to do something to touch on it when we have elected officials? That's like, no. That's like that we can have actual change, that you can demand actual change from. Did you vote? You pay taxes? Teacher Merlin and everybody who thinks like her. You vote. You pay taxes. These people work for you, essentially. Go talk to them. Why the fuck are you going to an entertainer about matters like this? The fuck is wrong with you? I get it. I love Abbott Elementary. I love the show. It's funny. It's great. It's great fucking comedy. But remember, it's a comedy and it's a show. Everybody doesn't want to be BoJack. Everybody doesn't want to be 13 Reasons Why. Everybody doesn't want to touch on, even though Abbott Elementary does touch on racial injustice and like school disparities and shit like that, and underfunding for black schools and shit like that. Why, and I get the sentiment that you want her, oh yeah, because you're so powerful. Why using my voice for this shit, it's not gonna help. That's what she's saying. Me making an episode about it, it's gonna win me an Emmy. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't want to fucking get pats on the back and get an Emmy and shit. I don't care that much. Not that I don't care that much, but that isn't gonna solve this problem. Stricter gun laws is gonna solve this problem. So, no. Quinta Brunson, I feel you. And like I said before, them y'all kids, I'm just keeping it real. Black kids don't do that shit. Black kids do a lot of shit. But that shit there, that school shooting shit, don't be black kids, and it don't be at predominantly black schools. I'm just keeping it 1,000. So, we trying to stay out y'all business. And I know you're gonna say, oh, when it's black issues, you make it about everybody. But you wanna know the difference? If somebody was to say, hey, when you guys have issues with the police and stuff like that, and housing and stuff like that, that becomes a problem. Like you complain and make that a problem for society when it's just your problem that isn't happening to white people. You wanna know why? You wanna know the key difference in some shit like that? Is they test out shit on us and then spread it to everybody else. Them white problems ain't gonna become black problems, because if they were supposed to be if they were gonna be black problems, they would have been black problems first. Just like they put coke and crack in our neighborhoods to fund a fucking war, to fund a side war, and crack became a problem in our neighborhoods, and everybody just said no, and all the people just said, oh, what's so hard about saying no, blah blah blah. 20 years later, did the same thing with fucking those pills, Oxycontin and all that bullshit, and now it's y'all problem. But like I said before, they tested it on us first to see if it works. And then if it don't happen to niggas first, it's not gonna go, it's not for everybody, is what I'm saying. They test out shit on us first. Oh, this shit works. Okay, we could probably do that with everybody. But I'm over the sad shit. Really. Let's get into some funny shit. Okay, Facebook. There was this post on Facebook, right? And this dude, right? He said, I make almost $20 an hour. What the fuck I look like talking to a girl that work at Wendy's? Right? And the women in these comments were killing this nigga. The women in the comments was killing this dude. Nigga, that ain't no fucking money. Bitch ass nigga. All type of shit. Yo, broke ass. You still broke. You ain't getting no money. $20 an hour and all this inflation is like $10 an hour. So fuck out of here. Blah, blah, blah. All type of shit. Broke ass nigga. Ugly. You still broke. You ain't getting no real money. I make this, that an hour. Da, 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 da. They were killing this nigga, right? Right? But when a woman says, I don't want no nigga that make less than $100,000 a year, or some stupid shit like that. Like that ain't only a million niggas in the fucking country. No one says she's wrong. The women say, right, sis. Right, sisters, get you a high value man. Well, this nigga just said, hey, look, I make $20 an hour. I don't want no bum ass bitch working at Wendy's. Wendy's could make $20 an hour if she a supervisor. She right now, they starting at like 15. You ain't really doing nothing. All type of like. Can we with the double standards? Are we serious with the double standards? Y'all know this is a clear double standard, right? As long as y'all know. As long as y'all know. As long as y'all see the hypocrisy in that. $20 an hour after taxes like $15 an hour, and people at Chick-fil-A make that. Well, the 15 people at Chick-fil-A making after taxes is like 13. It's like $10 an hour. So I can say that bullshit. But King, know your worth, King. Fuck these broke ass bitches. Fuck that Wendy's bitch. Come home smelling like Junior Bacon's and fucking bacon and goddamn chili, frosty smelling ass bitches. Fuck those bitches. Get you a bitch that make $20 an hour like you, nigga. Don't let them hate on your standards, King. Fuck these hoes. Square burger smelling ass bitch. All right. Just funny shit. Just funny post I like. Jacksonville woman facing sexual battery charges after breaking into a man's house to give him some top. This girl, Brittany Jones. If y'all don't remember Brittany Jones, remember that girl that gave head in the in the courthouse? That chick. She got arrested. She's facing sexual battery charges after breaking into a man's house to give him some top. I can't believe you snitched on me. I swear to God, if you break into a man's house once and give him some top while he sleep, they label you. I didn't harm anyone. I'm not gonna say no double standards again because it's like, dude, if a man broke into a woman's house and ate her out while she was asleep, this guy is a fucking monster. All right? I just want y'all to be fair across the board. I'm not saying it's wrong or right. I'm just saying be fair. If that was a dude that broke into a woman's house and ate her out while she was asleep, he's a monster. Throw him under the jail. He's sick fuck. But she can break into a nigga's house and suck his dick while he's asleep, and he not supposed to call the police? Because women were like, oh, gay ass nigga, da. Nigga just trying to be spontaneous for you. And look what y'all niggas do. That's why you can't give niggas nothing. Nah. Like, but if that was a dude, this nigga's the fucking devil. I'm not saying be right. I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm just saying be fair. That's it. And there's another. There's another one before I go. Okay, this one came from Twitter. Okay, brought my girl an iMac for her graduation. She was so happy, bro. Not even 24 hours later, her dad brought her a Benz. Like, bro, what are you doing? One, nigga, that's her daddy. And he got more money than you. His gift's gonna be better. Sorry, bro. All right, and somebody comment, he can't give her a baby. He can't give her a baby, give her that. And somebody said, like, technically he could. And if you see the picture, like, if you look, look, like you see Peter in the middle of all the black people. Everybody looking at him like, nigga, like the fuck, like technically he could. Shraggy. I just thought that was funny, but yeah, I think that's it. But like I said, I think I'm back consistently, bro. I think I'm back. This tablet helps out a whole lot. Matter of fact, before I go, let me check in IG and see what's trending. Oh shit, Young Thug. Damn. Before I go, I gotta talk about Young Thug. Hold on, let me get on Twitter real quick. Twitter. Like, these pauses won't be as long. Okay, YSL was the rap label conglomerate thing, whatever y'all want to call it. YSL was picked up on a RICO, and it was like 30 niggas, including Young Thug and Gunna, were picked up on a RICO with a bunch of charges. right? And they denied Young Thug and Gunna bail, all them niggas bailed and shit like that. And they got fucking label owners and execs coming to court to try to get them bail, or just like, I love Thug. I love Thug. I love his music. But Thug might be done. It's not looking good for him. And I don't want to be one of them niggas that say free Thug, because I don't know if he did that shit. And it ain't my man, so I can't say free him even though I know you did that shit, because I want you free. Some young kid was arrested for threatening to kill the sheriff and his wife if the YSL members wasn't released from jail. Some dumb nigga, this dumb nigga. Dick Rotten will send you to jail. Bro, you don't even know these niggas. Well, I don't think you knew these niggas. This is crazy. This is crazy. But hold your head up, y'all boys. Threatened to kill. They say he threatened to kill Lucci while Lucci was locked up. They got him on wiretap saying, that nigga ain't that nigga still alive. Y'all slipping, da da da. Some niggas is niggas is snitching, of course, cause niggas tell. Same thing with the 6ix9ine shit. Like, niggas tell, bro. Come, like, niggas tell. Niggas see them numbers that look like football numbers and say, fuck all that. So, niggas is telling. So, it's going to be hard to beat cases. Sad. But hold your head up. Nothing I can do. And I don't care that much. I think that's it. I think that's where I'm going to leave y'all. Damn. One more spot. I'm going to go IG. Yep. Yep, that's it. Tough Conversations podcast where I had the toughest conversations, a necessary critique on the culture. My name's Fame, and